So, another week has gone by. I hope you've all had a good one. I hope you're all enjoying this lovely sunshine and you're enjoying some of the reduced restrictions that we now have in the UK. Still not full access, still not everything open the way it was, the way normality is or tends to behave. Just getting this thing going. So it's taking my attention off of here for a second. I'm using this one because I want a quick cup of tea today. And I don't think I'm going to need all of that towel. I'm going to use it in a second to get my mug off there because it's going to be hot. Save some of the petrol. Yeah, so I hope you are enjoying the better weather, because damn, we had a little bit of a cold spell there, and it's like going back into winter. But it's turned back around, and it's promising to be a fine spring. Restrictions have lowered, so that brings a new challenge. I'm going to look to get out next weekend. Yeah? So this week, it's now Monday the 19th. So this weekend coming, I'm going to see if I can organise myself in time to get out and camp. Yep, I did just say that, camp. Now the campsites aren't fully open, so that means it's going to have to be a wild camp somewhere, and I'm in an hour in between three locations. You can find out next week where I ended up, you know. And whether it was a success or a complete failure. I mean, it was complete failure, still enjoyable. You know. But no, I was meant to do this sort of like yesterday. I try to do these at the weekend if I can. It doesn't always work out that way. Saturday turned into a busy day. Silly day. I was supposed to do a bit of work in the morning, go shopping thereafter and have a relaxing afternoon, but as it was, did the work in the morning, went to try and do some shopping, and while we were at the first shop got called out, so I had to go back to work. Managed to get our food shop done, but yeah, that's just frustratingly annoying. And then Sunday we went over to Aldridge, to a wood over there. We met up with a couple of friends of ours. Yeah, it's a wood that's local to them, and we'd been telling them how much we enjoy getting a hold of wild garlic from our organic food supplier. And the missus, she'll dehydrate that and use it as a garlic substitute in our cooking. So we were telling our friends, this woodland's full of it. They weren't joking. This woodland was full of it. Yeah, so we harvested a small bag of that and prepped that up, and it proved to be a very nice day out. I've been attacked by a pigeon. So yeah, it was. While I thought about doing my sort of like vlog there, we just enjoyed the time with our friends and relaxed and unwound and walked around this woodland. It was rather beautiful, rather ancient, and it was very nice to do something like that. And oh, this is going to, it's bubbling away like a good one. I need to get it off the stove, and I can turn the stove off without incinerating myself. I have got tea here. I know I've got tea. It's in my special bag. That impressed my mate. Took my sort of like army bum bag, as it were. And I carried 2 mugs, lots of water. Not this day, I took my Trangia. And halfway around the woodland, stopped, had a cup of tea, shared a cup of tea with him, and it's kind of like, oh man, it's so cool. Why don't we think of things like that? It's just the way it is. You do and you don't. Sometimes you think to take a flask of tea out, but no, we took that out and it was great. And we shared a cup of tea, and like I said, we just relaxed and enjoyed ourselves. And I didn't get to film. I didn't get to record, and I was going, do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. And I've managed to get out here late. Sun setting. I've tightened the framing a bit. And yeah, it's all good. Now I need to sort of like get this back inside, and I need to cut this, make it quick, because I need to spend the rest of my week planning for Saturday night. As I've said, I'm thinking of 3 possible locations. One of them is a woodland, and 2 of them, well, it's actually 4 possible locations, thinking about it. There's a couple in the Lake District, either Angel Tarn or a woodland, which is just up the road from Grasmere, alongside Three on One Reservoir. There's possibly Mamtor in the Peak District, or maybe I'll keep it simple, stay local, and disappear into Arley Wood. You'll have to, like I said earlier, you'll have to see. Check in next week and find out where I went, what I did, and I will try and record everything. It's fitting it all in. That's going to be the hard part. Getting the bag together and gathering the gear together and doing this for the first time while recording it and putting it up for you guys. So I've got my sort of like camera down to a small enough bag. I've got another bag here to drag into view. I've got these inserts, and I can get everything that's on the tripod, and my GoPro. So that's everything that's sitting on the tripod. I can get all of that and the GoPro in that insert. It doesn't give me any other lenses for my camera, so I'm going to be stuck with the one lens for landscape photography. But no, it'll be a good challenge. In fact, that might rule out Angel Tarn because there won't be a sunrise or a sunset from that location because it's in a dell. Though it's a nice place to stop. And relatively easy access, probably about an hour and a half's worth of walking from the nearest car park. So yeah, I'll just have to play. But I've got a feeling probably going to be Hollywood, keeping it simple. Anyway, I'm going to keep it short this week, wrap this up, sit out here, enjoy this cup of tea I've just made on this rocket burner or a stove. It makes life easier. And I worked it out. It's one of the main reasons why my videos are so long. It's the Trangia. It sits there and it simmers away nice and gently and brings things to the boil in its own sweet time. And it's great when you've got time. But when you're sort of like recording and wanting to go, yeah, I've got a cup of tea. You run out of time. You end up recording 15, 20 minutes instead of 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, keep it sweet. So I hope you have a great week this week, and whatever it is you end up doing, I hope you enjoy this weather, and long may it last. So I'll see you soon. Ta-da.